What's going on YouTube? This is the 1,000+ round review of the STACCATO CS. It's also my long-term review with the pistol. I've been carrying it for quite some time now. I use the QVO inside the waistband appendix carried holster. Very nice holster if you guys want to check them out. I do think very highly of the type of holsters that they're building. This is my first experience with one, and I think it's very comfortable. I think it's very, very, very well made, and I don't have any real complaints with it at all, as of right now. The STACCATO CS has been a remarkable pistol. Before we get too far into this video, towards the end of this video, I did experience something that frustrates me, and you will learn about it later on in this video. Besides that, this gun conceals very well. It's very easy to carry. It's extremely comfortable to carry and shoot. That sandpaper grip texture that's on these STACCATOs now, I really enjoy it. It's very similar to what you would find on the Springfield Hellcat. The safeties on the gun are very tactile. I think they're nicely done. The gun holds well in the hand. I know there's been a couple complaints about the grip not being too long, could hurt your hand, etc. I have put a lot of rounds through this pistol. I have not encountered that. I know QVO Tactical, once again, Roger is building an extension I've had a separate video on. It looks like a cool idea, neat product. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and order it. I'm sure it would work out very well for you. I've contemplated on getting it to review for the channel for you guys. I don't know, I may just leave it as is. I just really like the pistol the way it is, except for what I will discuss later in the video. This gun is a 9mm pistol. It's got a 3.5-inch bull barrel. It comes in carrier tactical front sights, so the tactical would be tall sights and the carry would be the small. What I currently have is the tall tactical sights on the pistol. I do have a optic on this pistol. It is optic cut, very easy to install. There was even on the instructions, they said, hey, there's Loctite applied to the screw in the back sight. Just go ahead and apply steady tension, it will break free. Just like they said, it just broke free. It was easy to remove and easy to install with the Dawson Precision plate that I have for the Holosun optic. The frame is 70/75 billet precision machined aluminum. And it comes with 3 16-round magazines, 10 or 15-round magazines included based on the restrictions of your state. So at the beginning of this video, I've roughly had about 500 to 600 rounds through the pistol. By the middle of this video, I hit on 1,000 rounds. I was meaning to do a countdown on it, but I just got carried away and completely forgot. When I do the drop test in the mud, I am at 1,116 rounds by the end of that drop test. If you want to wait to see what happens, that'd be awesome, but just me talking out loud right now, the gun did phenomenally well. There was another video that I forgot to record where I dropped it on both sides and I got that gun caked, but I forgot to hit record, so that content doesn't exist. One thing I have to say about this gun, she is fast as fuck. I don't really know how to sum that up without being this blunt about it. She's so fast, you can fall into a trigger freeze quite frequently. We got red clay everywhere. It just rained. Everything's a cakey mess. You know, and I already gotten some clay on my optic and my magazines and my light just because it's literally everywhere all over this range. So I have a little area over here. It's pretty much just become molding clay, if you can call it that. It was wet enough a while ago to where it was a puddle and it dried up. What if I drop my STACCATO CS in it? Isn't scientific. I don't really need to go down that rabbit hole, but if I dropped it in this shit, let's see what would happen. So what I'm gonna do, I got a loaded magazine in here. Load and make ready. Safety. Just got a holster for the time being. Let's come over here. So you can see where my footprints were. I mean, it's pretty nasty shit. So I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat this at all. Oh boy. It's in there. Just gonna pick it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk this over here. This was just a bad day for anybody. All right, guys. One more look. Isn't she pretty? STACCATO CS dropped in clay. Stand by. Locked open. So I got the STACCATO CS here. My everyday carry ammo is the Liberty Defense Civil Liberty. I've been carrying these things for years. I absolutely love them. I have 5 rounds here. I just want to see how they run through the STACCATO CS. So join me as we make this happen. Ran great. So something I noticed for you guys, that drill, I had a hard time with the slide staying to the rear. So here's the STACCATO CS mags. So I pull it back. You can see how it just barely hangs on there. So I'm starting to realize sometimes it just always doesn't want to hold back. Try to simulate that again. It's working now. I don't know. You guys saw it. This is Sacco's first time shooting the STACCATO. Go ahead and load and make ready. Put the safety on. All right. Just tell us your thoughts after you're done shooting this magazine.
I'll try.
All right.
We'll do it.
All right. That's what I was talking about. It's failing to lock to the rear. Go ahead and pull that back again. Hold it tight. STACCATO, if you're watching this, follower appears to be fine, but it's failing to lock open. STACCATO's group. This was here before. This is STACCATO's group. All right, what was your impressions of that pistol?
The first couple shots, because I do not own a pistol, it was a little alarming, the recoil, whatever. After the first couple shots, I absolutely got it down. As you can see with the grouping, it might not be the best, but that's pretty good for someone that doesn't regularly train with a pistol. I felt extremely comfortable with this gun.
All right, guys, I just had some of this REM oil sitting in my truck. Took the magazines out, ran some lube through them, everything else. Make sure the magazines weren't dirty or something. I also ran a little bit of lube, just sprayed it all up in here and everything. So we'll run one used magazine. It locks up better. It's still not flush. Take another used magazine. You can see how it's all glistening and covered in lube. Locks up better. And then we'll take the new one that was never used. You can see how it locks up all the way up in there. So, and also the spring tension on the new one feels amazing. Spring tension on the used ones, these feel a whole lot softer. But without wasting too much of your time, guys, realistically, this is a remarkable pistol. It's extremely reliable, except for the fact that I started to run into around 1,200 rounds or so failure to lock open, and what I've deemed that to be is the springs in the magazine are too loose or breaking in too much. And there's not a whole lot of rounds to this pistol, so that's a little concerning to me. I'm going to see how I can get that resolved, and I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoy the content. If you have any questions, concerns, ideas, throw them in the comment section below. I try to get back to everybody. And go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that share button, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, Sacco, I don't feel like taping those targets. Just look at those targets again so everybody gets an idea of what exists and what doesn't, just out of those first three. All right. On the beat. Should I do like one of these?
Yeah, you're in Ireland at the moment.
Yeah. Doing an Ireland fight.